What do you call a financial advisor who's always optimistic?
Jonathan.
A bull lever. Bull market.
Welcome to the show. This is the Build Big, Live Bigger podcast. This is where you get real clarity about retirement so you can build a plan that blesses your life instead of becoming it. We'll share what you need to hear to replace worry with confidence, protect what you've built, and actually live your dreams, not your fears in retirement. Let's dive in.
Let's do it.
Unique New York.
Unique New York. Unique New York. Do we just start? Went off the rip.
Yeah, we're live.
What up, gang? Welcome to episode 32 of the Build Big, Live Bigger podcast. Today's a special one. We're in a different location. We're here in Simpsonville with our esteemed lead financial advisor, Teddy Heiser, and myself, Matt Hastings. Teddy, a lot of what we do is based around family for our clients. And something cool about you and I, we're both dads. And so what a better, what do we call this, setting? So we're both dads. So what a better setting to talk about being family and being a dad than to sit in some chairs and do our best dad jokes.
Yeah, we got a few finance dad jokes. Almost want to make it a competition, Matt.
Ooh. So we can let the viewers or the listeners, depending on what platform you're on today, decide of Teddy versus myself, who has the best dad jokes.
Yeah, and who cracks first?
Let's see who cracks first. All right, so rock, paper, scissors to see who the first victim is.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tie.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, all right, you get to decide. Are you going to go first with the joke? Or you want me to say the first joke?
You go ahead. Lead,
All right.
lead the way.
So why did the banker break up with his girlfriend? Because he lost interest.
Let's go with, what do you call a 5-foot stockbroker? A short seller.
Where did the fish keep their money? In the riverbank.
Where do homeless CPAs live? A tax shelter.
Why do we call money dough? Because we all need it.
With a K, yes. Why did the ETF break up with the mutual fund? There were a lot of hidden fees.
What did the dollar bill say to the quarter? Make no sense.
Did you hear about the cannibalistic financial advisor? He charges an arm and a leg.
Why did the bicyclist? What did the bicycle? Dang it! Why did the bicycle go to the bank? To check his balance.
It's a good one. Why do investors always like sitting on their portfolios? It's a cushion for the future.
What do you call a banker that can't keep a secret? A teller.
What's the difference between a day trader and a gambler? A gambler at least gets free drinks when they lose.
How does a dinosaur pay its bills? With Tyrannosaurus checks.
Okay. What do you call a wet stack of cash? A liquid asset.
Why did the man put his money in the freezer? Because he wanted cold, hard cash.
It's a good one too. Who leads accountants into battle? General Ledger.
How do you get paid in space? With Starbucks.
Mm. What do you call a financial advisor who's always optimistic?
Jonathan.
A bull lever. Bull market.
Why did the football coach go to the bank? To get his quarterback.
How do you make a small fortune by trading options? You start with a large fortune.
What did the duck say when he left the store? Put it on my bill.
Sometimes when I talk to clients in our initial meetings, I ask them what their net worth is. Do you know what response I get sometimes? I don't own a net.
If retirement clarity matters to you, don't wait. Text BOOK to 864-920-3155 or click the link in the description below to get a free copy of Jonathan's book, Retire Right.
What was the cow looking for? Her moolah.
What do street banks tell cows to invest in? Mutual funds.
What's a gardener's favorite investment? A hedge fund.
That's a good one. Why did the estate planner start going to therapy? They had too many unresolved trust issues.
Why are piggy banks so wise? Because they have a lot of common sense.
What's a financial advisor's Favorite way of travel? An investment vehicle.
What's a skeleton's favorite type of investment? Cryptocurrency.
What's a financial advisor's favorite type of music? Stock and roll.
What did the penny say to the dime? You're a perfect 10.
How many economists does it take to change a light bulb? None. They leave it to the invisible hand. Econ joke.
Why do vampires avoid investing? They can't stand the stakes.
That's a good one. That's probably the closest I've been.
Really? That one?
Why did the man walk around holding his investment statements? His advisor told him to buy and hold.
Why did the bird come to big money retirement? To check on their nest egg.
Why was the tomato in trouble with the bank? It had to catch up on its payments.
Why did the bee set up an automatic draft to big money retirement? To save up on his honey.
What was the financial advisor's favorite board game? Risk.
How do cats keep up with inflation? Via purchasing power.
Where do financial advisors suggest pigs keep their investments? A portfolio.
Why did the inflation cross the road? To make the other side more expensive.
What do accountants tell their kids if they're being too loud in stores? Use their invoices.
Why don't stockbrokers ever get cold? Because they have plenty of shares.
Where do spies invest their money? The bond, James Bond market.
That's good. Oh, man. All right. How did the barber get so rich? He knew how to invest his shavings.
Yeah. Why did the Irish investor have so much money? Because his investments were always Dublin.
What do you call a rich elf? Wealthy.
Wealthy. Why'd the accountant quit his job? It's too taxing.
What happens if you don't pay your exorcist? You get repossessed.
You ever wonder why it's called a Form 1040? For every $50 you earn, you get 10, but they get 40.
Why are old shoes never around? Because they sold out.
Shoe sole. Why did the IRS audit the chiropractor? He owed too many back taxes. So, Matt, that was a pleasure. Really enjoyed our time together today. Getting to tell some dad jokes at the office. And I was going to wrap up today's episode by telling a joke about compound interest. But I realized it's going to take a few years to really pay off. Stay invested. We'll catch you next week.
Cheers.